It's go time.
It is.
It's happening. Finally, it's happened for you, but now we get to see it.
I'm excited.
Yeah?
I'm very excited.
What made you want to do this third time around?
I think watching Bachelorette and then watching Paradise and then knowing my experience on that, I just know how good it was for me as a person and a human being to focus on my personal life. And then also realizing, how much it works, how real it is. I'm very excited, very grateful, very humbled to have that opportunity.
So let's get this out of the way. Are you engaged?
I will say right now, I'm exactly where I need to be in my life.
They've trained you so well. Are you in love?
I am exactly where I need to be
come on. Are you a robot?
No, I think what everyone's going to see is this wasn't easy for me.
Yeah, we see that in the trailer.
Yeah, it wasn't rainbows, it wasn't butterflies, and I knew it wasn't going to be. I went through this wanting to feel all the emotions. I wanted to be as authentic and raw as possible, and I was. And things got a little crazy at times, and I did things my way. And I think this season is going to be very unique, and this season is going to be very different.
Well, we see in one of the previews, we see you jumping the gate at the Bachelor Mansion and taking off. What happened?
Well, spoiler alert, that wasn't the Bachelor Mansion, but that is real, and I think that was the turning point in all of this.
Really?
It was the most pivotal moment in the whole entire journey.
Wow. Okay, we've got some interesting occupations from some of the girls. There's beauty queens, businesswomen.
Yeah.
There's a sloth and a Cinderella, and a girl that's never been kissed.
Yeah.
What's the sloth?
I'll say this. There was a big group of women that the majority were so accomplished, and they still all are in their own ways, but they were also so creative. And I think, hats off and props to anybody who is willing to have that sort of as their occupation or their thing. I loved it. It was a good mix-up. It was a good switch-up. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You've been having some fun with social media. This pregnant lady emoji, that was an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell us something, or?
You know what? I actually didn't realize she was pregnant until after I posted it.
Thought she was just bloated or something.
Yeah. But you know what? Then I just went with it. And I'm having fun right now.
Yeah, we can tell.
I'm living my best life. I'm at a point in my life where I'm just so happy with where I'm at. So, yeah.
Okay, well, obviously there's been a lot of talk, leading up to the fantasy suites. Everyone's very curious to see how it all went down. Did you feel pressure going into that situation?
No, absolutely not. I think being an athlete and being in the locker room, I've had a lot more peer pressure than, on a TV show leading into fantasy suites. I will say that fantasy suites were the week that was extremely pivotal, and I knew I had an idea going into it that people are going to be invested. People want to know, will he, won't he, what's he going to do? And I also think it's more complex than that. It's, as open and as candid and as honest as I have been about my virginity, once you're in a relationship, that changes. And I think I had that realization.
I feel like there's definitely, you're giving us a lot.
I think the Fantasy Suite Week is going to be one that people will not want to miss.
Wow, okay. Your family, how do they all feel? Are they nervous to watch?
I think this is their third time, so they have. I don't think there's anything else that I could surprise them or shock them with. But they're excited to watch. I think they're more excited just to go on that ride with me. I'm so close to my family, so for them not to be with me through those months of filming, I think it was very hard on them. So they're going to get answers to a lot of questions that I might not have been able to answer for them coming off of the show.
Is there anything that you're like, I really wish they weren't going to see that, or?
No, because I think I was just unapologetically myself the whole entire time, and I was like, I can't have regrets. I laid it all out there. I did things to the best of my ability. It wasn't perfect. I'm not perfect, but I tried my best.
Well, every season it's hard for people not to fall in love with more than one person.
Yeah.
Did you have that experience as well?
The way that I went about this was in my own way. And I'm not Nick, I'm not Ben, I'm not Chris, I'm not Sean. And I don't think those guys are clones of each other either. So everybody goes in it in a unique way. I think that hopefully people have a better understanding of me and can get a better understanding of how difficult this was at times for, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. I definitely could say after this, I can sympathize for Ari. I could sympathize for Becca a lot more than what I really didn't understand coming off.
It must be really hard to have 30 women pursuing you. That must be really tough.
You know what? But like I said, I'm humbled and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
But it presents challenges.
Of course.
And it really presents these hurdles that you have to overcome that only makes your relationship stronger.
Well, you got to break up with 29 of them, so that's like a lot of breakups.
That was one of my biggest fears in all of it. I was like, I don't like hurting people.
Yeah.
And to know that going into it, I was going to have to do that. That was hard for me.
Did you get good at it?
I don't think
Letting people go?
I don't think anybody ever gets good at breaking up with people.
No.
It is gut wrenching. It is hard, and it only gets harder. Yeah.
Would you say, I mean, everybody's saying this, Chris said this, and he has said this every season, but I feel like I really believe it this time that it could be the most dramatic season in Bachelor history.
I'll say it's going to be the most real. I think that with how everything happened, and that's not to discredit anybody else at all, but it is one of the most just lay it all out there seasons.
Wow, that's a good tease.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.